Aloha, this is DJ Teddy Rux of YourMixMaui.com, Hawaii's most talked about wedding DJ service. I get to have a blast celebrating with couples from all over the world at some of the most amazing event spaces in the world. So, I wanted to make a quick behind-the-scenes video tour of a few of my favorite, locally owned, off-resort spots for those who may be looking for a place to throw a party on Maui. And if that's what you're doing right now, I would love to talk with you about your plans for music and dancing. Hit me up at YourMixMaui.com. Now, let's take a quick look at these incredible venues, starting on the west side. Built in 1922, the Olowalu Plantation House is one of the most recognizable wedding locations on the planet. Located between the Central Valley and Lahaina, the oceanside courtyard and lawn give plenty of room for most any event. One of the best parts of my job is hearing the sound of music mixing with the waves here at Olowalu. This place is truly the stuff of dream wedding magazines. To the west of Lahaina is one of the most acclaimed restaurants in the Pacific, Merrimans Restaurant at Kapalua. As far as dance floor views go, this one is hard to beat. Visit their website to see how this space magically transforms for weddings with plenty of room for dancing, dinner, and ceremony inside and out. Also in Kapalua, near the Ritz-Carlton, is my personal favorite, the Maui Pineapple Chapel. A restored church from the 1950s with a variety of ceremony and reception options inside and out, the Pineapple Chapel is one of the most flexible venues on the island, and that's why I love it. With a bit of coordination, my couples often use this venue in such creative ways that each time is totally something new. Not to mention, the 360 views from the DJ booth here are the best possible kind of workplace distraction. Maui Pineapple Chapel will always be in my top list of favorite wedding venues worldwide. Now, let's fly back to Kihei and Wailea on the south side. In the hills of Wailea, above one of the world's most loved golf courses, sits Gannons Restaurant. The gorgeous facilities and landscape are only possibly outdone by the incredible food from one of Hawaii's most celebrated chefs, Bev Gannon. Gannons has a variety of spaces for receptions and ceremonies across the whole property, including 2 configurations where DJs can set up on the lower lawn and the main dining room when the facility is closed to the public. If you are looking for a place to have a formal party in style, there is so much to see at Gannons. Now to the beach in Kihei for something different at the Aloha Villa's private vacation rental. With the help of a coordinator, wedding parties can basically have their own private wedding resort, complete with private pool and a huge event space in the backyard for ceremony and reception with room for a DJ and dance floor. If you are looking for a place where you can eat, sleep, swim, dance, and get married in the exact same spot, rent the Aloha Villas. Now let's head upcountry to Makauau and the Hui Noeau Visual Arts Center. Centered around an estate built over 100 years ago, this non-profit community arts center has a gorgeous event space on its lower lawn, perfect for wedding ceremonies and reception. The history, upcountry air, and incredible landscaping is too much to describe by video. I highly suggest having a look at this lush estate for yourself. Finally, we head from Mount Haleakala up the other side of the valley on Mauna Kahalavai, where we find the King Kamehameha Golf Club built by legendary architect Frank Lloyd Wright as a gift from Marilyn Monroe. This venue, which is sometimes overlooked by visiting couples, is truly a hidden gem with a variety of options for ceremonies and receptions both inside and out, as well as great local style food options. The club also boasts what are possibly the best wedding views on the whole island, including those from up high on the Kahalavai Terrace wedding ceremony site. Just down the street from where my family lives, I love this venue for so many reasons, and I think you will too. Thanks for joining me on my quick tour of just a few of the incredible wedding spots Maui has to offer. Shout out to my son Roland for the video work. We had a blast making this video as a helpful resource for your planning, and should you need a DJ, we'd love to talk. This has been DJ Teddy Rux of YourMixMaui.com, Hawaii's most talked about DJ service. Congrats on planning your big day, and see you soon on Maui. Aloha.